Katsuragi is this month's boss, and to sum up the fight, you need a vanguard that can spam projectiles, aka fast-firing guns, and ships with multiple gun bases, and for your main fleet, you want to focus on heavy armor damage, so carriers are great here. The basic strategy for the fight is Katsuragi alternates between two phases. In her first phase, Morning, she takes almost no damage, heals every second, and creates a barrier that absorbs 70 shells. Once that barrier is broken, she enters her second phase, Darkness, where she takes a normal amount of damage, and your vanguard takes 1% max health damage every 20 seconds. After she takes 30% of her max health as damage, she goes back to her Morning phase, and so on and so forth. So don't waste your main fleet's attacks in her Morning phase. For my fleet, I went with Shinano, and if you can hit all of your torpedoes, the Ryusei is better, but the Sky Raider is technically more consistent. Hakuryu is who I have my other two Tenrais on. I went with Bismarck Zwei as my last main fleet ship, for a few reasons I'll go over later. But this is my standard loadout for her. For my Vanguard, I went with Unzen for her amazing damage and tankiness. Harbin is great with her 2DD gun base, powerful torpedoes, and smokescreen, but she might be replaceable with another ship that has a 2-destroyer gun base, but I have not tested any replacements yet. Plymouth should be obvious. 3 fast-firing guns can't be balanced. The best submarines in this battle are sailing frigates. I had a great idea and spent a bunch of resources maxing out Mary Celeste, completely forgetting that they don't stay in the battle forever. So there goes my great idea. Onto the battle, I called my submarines in at the start to help with the first barrier. I think they can also help with the second barrier if they stay in long enough. The goal is to break Katsuragi's barrier as quickly as possible, so she can't heal too much health. I want to break the barrier in less than 10 seconds, so I don't have to do a 5th barrier phase. The main reason I chose Bismarck Zwei here is for her summon, Garyon, which is a great help for destroying the barrier, but requires some micro. Bismarck starts with Garyon at her side, and every time she fires her main guns, Garyon cycles between the battlefield and Bismarck. I used Bismarck's singularity to help with hitting all of the torpedoes in my airstrikes. I was also paying close attention to Katsuragi's health and if Garyon was in or out of the fight. Out of all of the fleets and ships I tried, this was the best time I got. As for other ships you can use, Vanguard ships with multiple gun bases and fast firing guns are the best here. And main fleet ships that focus on heavy armor enemies are the best. Anyways, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions I will gladly answer them in the comments. This is going to be Enzo from LookIntoGaming, signing out.